guest, he is a superstar of the big screen. He's starring in a new movie, Gotti. You know him from his fancy footwork in Grease and his slick strut in Saturday Night Live. Who hasn't done that before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And he just celebrated John Travolta Day in Brooklyn. Please welcome the one, the only John Travolta.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Welcome.
It's good to be here. How's everybody?
Well, first off, we have to say congratulations. It was declared John Travolta Day in Brooklyn on Tuesday. Congratulations. Ceremony was at Lenny's Pizza, which you made famous from the movie back in 1977. So how does it feel to be forever be a Brooklyn icon, man?
Icon.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's kind of my blueprint for my career. My foundation was kind of the borough of Brooklyn, you know. If you think about Welcome Back, Kotter, Saturday Night Fever, even Get Shorty, it was all kind of those characters were based in Brooklyn. And now to top it off with Gotti, it's kind of the ultimate love letter to New York and to Brooklyn. So there you have it.
Iconic movie, Grease. The 40th anniversary we're celebrating of Grease. You know what, John? What is it about it resonates with generation after generation?
You know, it's like any great piece of art or work, it's interpretive. So actually, it would be a question that individuals would answer better than I could. I just know that I love it, and I've always loved it. I did it on Broadway, I did it on the road, my daydream was to do it in the movies. So you guys would be better at answering that question than me. What do you think it is?
I think it's, I mean, just the movie, it makes you feel good. And the song just stick with you. Everything sticks with you. It's all about just good feelings and the music. It's everything. It's just like a perfect
But the partnership
combination.
Also, and people are wanting another one. They think that you all should have kids. You and Sandy should have kids. You know, Grease. What would you think about that?
Well, maybe we should ask Kelly what she thinks about it.
But also, who's the better dancer? Danny Zuko or Tony Manero?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
That's not fair.
Ooh.
Now that you have to answer. We can't answer that for you.
Oh geez, I don't know. They both rocked it pretty good. You know what? I'm going to give them a tie. I have to.
That was good. That was good. That's a good answer. And now you're playing John Gotti in this new movie, and you had a chance to spend a lot of time with the family. They were advisors on this movie. So for you to play a real-life character like John Gotti with the family there, is that a lot of pressure?
A good pressure, and I'll tell you why. Because, as you all know, I'm a familiar face to the world. It's more important for me to disappear into a character than it would be for another actor. So I felt like I needed all the support I could have, and that family was willing to be 24/7 with any question, any home footage, their books, their advisories, and I used it all because, like I did with Shapiro and the People versus O.J., you can't be distracted by my familiarity. You have to be lured in by becoming that person. So that's really what I tried to do, and they thought I had arrived, so I was very proud of that.
You do it time and time again, especially in this role again, and you really have. Part of it, I didn't realize this until after, you know, Dapper Don, that was his little nickname, and you wore some of his actual clothing. Did that help you?
That was the haunting part, because in the opening and the closing of the movie, I actually wear his overcoat. This checkered tweed type of thing with a velour collar, and his cologne was on the coat, and I could the scent was apparent, and it actually it helped, you know, in an interesting way, because he was quite a character, you know, a duality of a man. So
that's it. Do you want to see a clip? Here we are talking. You want to see a clip? Where are manners? Where are manners? Here he is. He is Gotti.
We, the jurors, in the above case, find the defendant, John Gotti, not guilty.
I won his trial fair and square.
with my third victory over the government. The media nicknamed me the Teflon Don. I guess it's stuck.
Mr. Gotti, are you the head of the Gambino crime family?
The head of my family.
Mrs. Gotti, do you know what your husband does for a living? He provides.
We could just say you look just like him. And that was your real life wife, Kelly Preston, who was here the other day, who played your wife in the movie. So for you, how was it to work with her and be with her on set?
Well, you know, we're very careful about acting together because there's a sensitivity in Hollywood about that for many reasons. So I had decided years ago that we would wait for the right project. Because you remember, you know, I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember Richard Burton and Liz Taylor and Virginia Woolf, but they would have been cast in that anyway, you know, regardless. So you kind of pick the movie that you would be cast in whether you were a couple or not.
And you enjoy working with her, though.
Of course, but you can only enjoy it more if you have an integrity about your choice of what you did together.
Good point.
Because she was on earlier this week, and this is what she had to say about working with you and what you.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Putting them on the spot right now.
Spend every moment of every day with his loving wife. He just misses me so desperately when he's not with me. So he better say that.
So, John. Can I ask you again, how was it working with your wife?
Well, clearly she was being sarcastic. No, it was awesome. We had fun because we got to play other people. Because, listen, when you play yourselves, it's one thing, and we're married, and yes, and that's a comfort zone, but you have an obligation, a duty, to become the people you're playing. So how they would grieve, how they would enjoy each other is from their perspective. So it gave something for Kelly and I to do, because we're more character actors than we are leading people. For whatever reason, we just enjoy that more. So we enjoyed the journey of being other people.
Bless your heart. You know, you're a superstar, a megastar, but you're an actor at heart. I mean, the way you approach your craft and what you want for us when we're watching your work.
Oh, thank you. My mother taught acting, and she had a very high integrity about the craft, and you know, I think I tried to live up to her expectations.
You're living up to it.
Yeah, thank you.
And the one thing about you, you're just a good person.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed that.
You too.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you, John. Thank you for being here. Gotti hits theaters tomorrow. Make sure you go see it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.